I speak about some of my favorites, like the Kia Sportage, the Mazda CX-5, then Volkswagen Tiguan, Hyundai Tucson, Peugeot 3008, you know that I'm talking about a strong segment, okay? The compact SUV or SUV segment. And then you get this, the Citroën C5 Aircross, which could be considered a little bit of an oddball just in terms of styling and everything, but it certainly stands out. And that's kind of what Citroën wants. It doesn't want to be a run-of-the-mill, boring, sort of bland family car. It wants to be the one that everyone goes, hey, what is that, you weirdo? And they nailed it. Now I'm in the top of the range Shine, so it comes sort of with all the bells and whistles. It even comes with a sunroof, it's got a wireless charging pad, it's got front and rear USB ports, it's got a whole bunch of features that again sort of make it stand out, if you will. The only downside I have is this, the infotainment system, this like touch but not touch buttons here. I just want normal buttons. And it's fine, it all works perfectly well. My only issue, and it's like this with any car, I can't stand a climate control system that's within the screen so that you have to use it on there. I want a button because I have to wait for it to load before I can use it. And then now I'm driving and I'm trying to find, and I'm like, duck, 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 and However, that's probably my only downside. That's it. Because let me tell you, what makes up for everything are these seats. Wow, are they comfortable. I feel like I'm sitting on a cloud. And okay, combined with a beautiful ride, it is an exceptionally comfortable car to drive. Like, I really love these seats. I've got a sore back at the moment. Lockdown back, I think everyone's got it a bit. And this, I'm just so comfy in, so that's great. What I also love is the rear seats. They're single, well, they each recline, and it can slide forward. So where you've got a 520 litre boot, you can slide it forward and you get 720 litres. Practical AF, I tell you. Very spacious, like I said, very comfortable car. Under the bonnet, you've got a 1.6 litre turbocharged engine. It's got 121 kilowatts of power and 240 newton meters of torque. Oh, here we go. I think Citroën can sing this. How you like me now? How do you like me now? How you like me now? Ooh. There's one other thing about the system that kind of bothers me a little bit is when you on your Bluetooth and you use your phone, it doesn't automatically come up on the screen. So when you want to turn your phone off, you want to end the call, it might not be showing on here. So then you sort of like, well, hell, okay, now press it on here. Oh, that probably makes more sense. Okay, but still, I like to have both options. Okay, I'm fussy that way. Okay, but now look how pretty my masks are now. Oh, isn't that nice? Guys, if you want to know where to get these, you best send me a little message because I think they look amazing. Also, I can breathe. There's like a little beaky thing here. That's amazing. It's mated to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. I don't love the gear lever, okay, but that's just like taste and preferences sort of vibe, but it's a little fallacial. Okay, but maybe that's just my mindset. But back to the engine. Certainly beautiful at cruising speed and in fact nippy enough around town. I think there's only one tiny thing for me, and I've had this in many a car, whatever, but is that slight delay as you sort of put pedal to metal. There's that little bit of delay. It's like if you're going into a circle, you're like, oh shit, and you're like, come on. So that would just take some getting used to. But other than that, a fantastic drive. So your claimed fuel consumption is 7.9 litres per 100 Ks. You're going to sit a little bit higher than that, unfortunately. So I would like to see that a bit lower. But you know what, just don't drive like a Lewis maybe. And then you should be maybe okay. How'd you like me now? 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 So this Shine model is at just under 525,000 Rand. You can get a Feel model for just under 485,000 Rand. Now, in terms of its competitors, etc., sure, you know, you're getting quite a bit of spec here as well, and you get a 5-year 100,000 kilometer warranty and a 5-year 100,000 kilometer service plan, which will help those who maybe have a little bit of an issue with Citroën's reputation, which, let's be honest, is not great at this point. It's getting there again, hopefully. Still got to prove itself, but that should put your mind at ease. This car is for the person who wants to stand out a little bit, who just wants to be completely different to all the other cars, I think, and you will find yourself in a fantastic product. I'm just so happy driving this every day. It's just so comfy. I just want to sleep in here. Okay, I don't want to sleep in here. Nope. But you know what I mean. Okay, here's some free advice for you guys. So something that made me think of it was these windscreen wipers, when you want water in them, you know what I mean, when I clean the windscreen, the water doesn't like spray out from sprouts, you know, it sprays in the sort of windscreen wiper, and I know there's probably a technical term for it, but who's got time for that? And I love it because it just cleans the thing and it doesn't piss everyone off behind you. So here's my thing, and I see it happen so often. You're at a robot or you're driving on the highway and the plonk in front of you decides, no, you know, you, I'm just gonna, because I need to clean my windscreen, and you've now just cleaned your car and you're like, no, like how rude. I'm always like, why didn't I always try and do it when there's no one close behind me? I'm not at a robot in case the sprayer goes all the way over. It's rude. Bro. Look like I just did a yawn.